Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Ford Field tunnels, and the noise level in this place just about off the charts. They are set for football as the Lions get ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From the 6. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The start that he was looking for as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Looking to throw. Dive. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the interception, here's Wilson being chased out left. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Rashad Bateman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Marlon Mack, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
A first down run there by Mostert, but it won't accomplish much. In fact, officially, he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
They'll run right side with Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, it's Tony. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And this one too low.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
And he's brought down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
On first down, Chaney. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one, and this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
14, Lions 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Marcus, defense, Marcus.
To throw is Wilson. It's Hill, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. It's now 3rd and 13.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Tighten up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, that he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe...
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Devontae Smith
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Lions 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
The Lions take over.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Chase Young.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
All day, baby, all day. 31's the mic. Go left. Go 14.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Here's 21, Lions 7.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They go play action here on 1st down. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Mack, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, Chaney. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 24, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off near the 34. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Now for the point after. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Buccaneers 31, Lions 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Mike 51.
Mike 51.
Mike 51. Here we go. Mike 51.
Now Wilson on the move to his left.
He'll get this into the hands of Mostert.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there for Detroit.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
14. 31's the Mike. Pick it up. 31's the Mike.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They'll run with Mostert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
31, Lions 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Their match made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Dye. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offense.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So that challenge, a successful one. Throwing on 1st down. Dye. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Devontae Smith
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Bucs continue to pull away here in this first half. And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard. From the gun, it's Wilson. Steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Play action. Now Wilson. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth.
Alert, alert.
51 the mic, boys, 51. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Check. Mike 51, Mike 51. You ain't going nowhere.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
4 down. Check. 31's the mic. I'm coming after you. 31's the mic.
14, got it. One flip.
And here we go. Watch the pass. Hey, look.
Now it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. 31's the mic.
4 down.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Push him back. Push him. 31's the mic. Coming to you. Coming to you.
Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Almost special. Almost special.
31's the mic. On yard.
Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
31's the mic. We'll move this. 31's the mic. Hey, 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 hey.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Off the play fake. Dive. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Devontae Smith.
31 yards. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by one more.
45. Lions 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2nd and 10.
Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
31's the mic.
1 left.
31's the mic. They can't hang with us. 31's the mic. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw. 31's the mic.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again here, Wilson. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively at second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Again, Wilson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. I don't even know why this team's so...
They'll try and throw for it here. They'll roll him out right. He is going to find Hill here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. That catch good for only a couple. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
They run with Hill. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Mike 22. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Watch the slant. Mike 56. And let's get it going.
Now a play fake here on first down. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Devontae Smith, 42 yards. And the Bucs offense continuing to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead.
52. Lions 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here. Coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Off play action. Dye. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Looking to throw on second down. Dye. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hudson. The 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up third down.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer first down.
Off the play fake. Dye. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Devontae Smith there to make the grab. And the Bucs get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble and that is gonna be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a give right side. Chaney. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. They'll try the left side. Chaney. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Tighten up, tighten up.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Open space inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line.
Down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Buccaneers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
68, Lions 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clear.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. You must be dreaming. Mike's 22.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson, it's Hill, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now Wilson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long.
Here we go, D.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
And brings up third down.
Check the backer. Switch.
Throwing is Wilson. Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth down.
Tight dog. Alert three. Under 10. Well.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Check safety. Mike 22. Go. Mike.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch 84, watch 84. Tight on this side, boys. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. Like 22. Go.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Kill. Turn up. Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
One last shot for Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Bucs come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
What's my name?
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Bucs, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans.